So we got another Locust 1M, which is fine. And we immediately have to go. The only thing we can choose is which kind of pilot we're going to put into the Raven. And I think Slacker is not a bad idea. He's a decent pilot all over. We have the Griffin, the Trebuchet, and the Javelin. Oh, these are terrible units. Let's take Traveler. So, let's go into the stealth mission variant of Battletech. Ever seen a stealthy battle robot? It doesn't make any sense, does it? They're just so big and clunky. How can something like this hide? But this will also be the final mission. So, it's very important in this mission to never, ever leave the stealth radius of your Raven. Once you leave the stealth radius, bad things will happen. Terrible things will happen. Also, you'll have to... Well, first of all, let's drop. This is it, Commander. The Black Caldera facility should lie just ahead. Guess it's time to see whether the Raven's anti-IDF capabilities are everything they are cracked up to be. If they aren't, this is going to be a short trip. It'll work. The great houses wouldn't all be fighting over this prototype if it were done. Now that I've said this here, let's blow this facility to hell in Umbra's name. So, data recovery Raven prototype. I've updated your command console to support the Raven's advanced technology commander. You're good to go. Blah blah blah. The Raven is equipped with two components that make up its electronic warfare suite. The first component is ECM, short for Electronic Countermeasure. ECM creates a field around the carrier that impedes enemy weapon locks. The ECM range is indicated by the dotted ring and the visible energy field around the carrier. All friendly units within this field gain missile defense. They can't be targeted for indirect fire and they are very difficult to hit with missiles, even in direct line of sight. It's still possible. Friendly units within the field also gain a stealth charge. They are effectively cloaked and cannot be targeted by any weapon systems. The ECM carrier receives a second charge. The ECM field can be countered by close-range visual confirmation. One stealth charge is subtracted when an enemy unit enters the ECM field. And for each enemy unit in the ECM field at the start of the new round, units with no remaining stealth charges are targetable by direct fire. Sensor lock removes all stealth charges from the targeted unit. Sensor locked units also lose their missile defense and are able to be targetable by all weapon fire. If cloaked friendly units fire a weapon or uses an activated ability, it loses a stealth charge. Stealth charges are replaced for units within the friendly ECM field if the carrier starts or ends its turn with no active enemies units in its ECM field. The second component is an active probe. The probe behaves like an area effect sensor lock on steroids. It's accessed via a new button in the carrier's weapon panel. Warning: firing the probe spikes heat up and must be using a cooldown afterwards. When triggered, the active probe radiates a pulse revealing enemy units that makes them easier to hit. And as an added bonus, the probe will shut down an enemy ECM carrier's capability for a short time. And affected units have their sensors impaired. So basically, we will never want to move out of this region. Also, we want to use the cover of the buildings as much as we can. And also there are a ton of missile silos everywhere. So, first of all, we should always move the Raven last, and we should, well, there are all So if you move like a group, you will be fine in this mission. What you never ever should do, never ever ever, is jump on this building and get shot by all these LIM turrets over there. That's a bad move.
What's up, boss?
It's a fun but bad move. So maybe let's walk into here. You always want to be in some kind of cover because you can still be targeted by direct missile fire, but you want to keep the indirect missile fire out. Maybe actually. So there's a turret over there. Let's reserve.
Waiting for the shot. Roger that. Standing by. Awaiting order.
So let's see. I'm actually not going to do anything this turn.
Makes complete sense to me.
So let's reserve again. Now he's in a good spot.
Waiting for the shot.
Now he got some friends.
Affirmative. You have orders?
Let's go with the Raven last. So this is the trebuchet. Shoot to kill.
Reporting, Commander. On my way.
And more shoot to kill. Okay, we have to be careful not to leave the region.
Yes, Commander.
Let's move the Raven up.
Confirm. Have no doubt. They've got a lock on me. Standing by.
And pew pew pew.
Take that.
Wow. We have to be absolutely careful.
I got something.
Please reactivate ECM. Oh, thank God.
Getting ripped off. Holding for the right opportunity.
I think everybody is reserving. God damn it.
Awaiting.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. You got shot in the right arm, which is good. Don't use the PPC. Oh, we could go melee.
We'll go.
And shoot off his arm, please. It's still on. It's another trebuchet. They made this harder.
Minimal damage.
We have to move over here. Shoot! Did you miss everything?
Reporting negative damage.
Receiving you.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed.
He's still alive, isn't he? I would need something, 104 damage. You can do something. Well, a death from above attack would... No, we're not going to do death from above. And you are... Punch him.
Position confirmed. Put my weight into it.
So we're protected from indirect missile fire. That's the reason why we're not getting shot at right now. But maybe the Griffin will be. Yes. This is scary.
Hit, Commander.
So you are going in initiative. Can't I usually see in which initiative you are going? Then again, you are not enough. Yeah, take him out, please. There he goes. So everyone is cloaked. Good. Then we're gonna reserve.
Waiting for the shot. Confirmed.
Not good. Okay, he moved in quite fast.
Yes, Commander.
Awaiting orders. Orders. I copy.
You have a good chance of shooting him. And where's the ammo? You have ammo in both sides.
Standing by.
Commander.
Better.
Roger that.
Shoot to kill.
Waiting for orders. Roger. Fire.
And we're going to move over here soon because this guy is coming close.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we are going to take the initiative. So you, Javelin, move here.
Confirm.
Shooty McShootface. Still standing.
Reporting.
We can reserve a round.
Commander. Aye, aye.
You can't jump, can you? No, you cannot. Shoot to kill. Is the leg on? Oh, leg is still standing.
Reporting. Certainly.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Orders. Roger that.
With a bit of luck, we can core him.
I copy.
With another bit of luck, we can ammo explode him. He's running away.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Oh, that's not good.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
Ah!
Oh, I'm hit.
Ah, you got to be shitting me.
Critical hit.
This mission will be impossible.
I'm wounded.
Come on, how can you do this to me? Well, we will have to try, won't we?
Commander.
Let's go full on assault. They are only LRM carriers, so things should be fine.
Standing by.
Let's reserve.
Holding. For an advance.
He's still running away, which is good.
Awaiting orders.
So, Trebuchet, get in there.
Copy that.
Obliterate this LRM carrier, please. Still alive?
Reporting.
Ready for orders. Aye, aye.
Let's hope that enough missiles hit the targets. Nope, they didn't.
Orders.
Oh, this is going absolutely tit face up. This thing has to go. Unleash all lasers. Good.
Move it down. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Brace.
I've been sensor locked. They've got a lock on me.
Phew. And he will shoot everything he got. Ah!
Minimal damage on that hit. Reporting. Commander.
We should move in as far as we can. You're almost about to get quartz, so let's core you.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements detected.
Say what? Core. Hit it.
Target's taken a critical hit.
I don't have time for reinforcements.
As you wish.
Precision strike in his core. Just kill him, please.
He's going.
There he goes.
Target eliminated.
So I have to assert that I will never ever make visual with any one of these. And we are going to sprint over here. We're going to hide behind these buildings.
Yes, Commander.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
They've got a lock on me. I'm taking internal damage.
Not the Raven. Whoa.
Reporting internal damage. Reporting.
So this is a light mech. This is the main damage dealer at the moment. And you just have to run away. You just have to.
Sprinting.
Let's reserve a round.
Reserving action.
There's a medium mech, or is it another light mech? It's a light mech.
Awaiting orders.
Receiving you.
So I can jump in here and say hello to all these turrets. I can also jump in here and say hello. This will be very dangerous, this jump. I think this is the correct jump. Oh, this will be direct fire from 3 turrets. Let's jump here. LRM-10, LRM-10. These turrets aren't so bad. 90 damage, 79 to hit. Yeah.
Firing all levels.
Standing by.
You do not have multi-shot. But you should be able to murder one of these turrets. This one to be exact. 60, 120 damage. Go for it. There he goes.
Target site demolished. Standing by.
I have to fire one laser. Shoot to kill. Yes!
Let's go. Target site demolished. Watch those heat levels.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
We survived.
Losing lots of armor.
Your turn, perfect. I absolutely want it to be my turn. Move in here.
On my way.
How many lasers can we? 3. 4. You're going to overheat again this round. 90% accuracy. We have to get rid, absolutely have to get rid of him. Good job.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. I'm generating a lot of heat. Reporting.
Reserve for a round. We're going to ignore these two guys for now.
Awaiting.
However, we will not ignore our main objective.
Target acquired.
Yes, Commander.
Obliterate this turret, please. Good job.
Reporting.
You don't even have jump jet capabilities, so run over here.
As you wish.
I don't know how you ran over there, but you just appeared there. Whew. Tank, please don't be a carrier of any kind.
Yes, Commander.
Let's reserve. They are also reserving. Good.
Awaiting order.
Can I get visual on... For some reason I can... So this has 18, this has 150. We should move into a more defensive position. Well, no, this is not a defensive position, this is a terrible position.
Moving to position.
Fire at will.
Yes, Commander. Reporting.
Affirmative.
So we lob 60 or 120 damage, 90%. So take off. Yeah, this should destroy. This should kill this building.
Enemy structure eliminated.
Awaiting orders. I'm here.
How many lasers can you shoot? 1. So take vigilance because you're not going to move. And destroy this building, please.
I copy.
He missed.
Reporting.
And you have to run, my friend.
I understand.
That's an LRM-10, that's fine.
That shot just grazed me.
That's another LRM-10, that's also fine.
Minimal damage on that hit.
That's less fine.
Okay, everybody. Let's hit him where it hurts.
So we have 2 buildings left.
Ready for orders.
Let's do a cheeky jump. Shoot to kill. There he goes. He's running around. This is not good.
Yes, Commander.
Reserve. Ooh, he's taking the initiative. Not good. He hit a griffin! What an asshole!
Okay, that hurt.
Awaiting.
Yes, Commander.
So this building only has 50 left. So A, B. We'll hit his head and destroy the building. So where's the extraction point?
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Yeah, where is it? Back here. Okay. Perfect, 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 perfect. You sprint here as fast as you can. Is this? Yes, this is a tree.
Roger. Full speed. Yes, Commander. On the move.
No. Precision strike him. Core him out. We're gonna make it. I got really scared once our ECM got destroyed. We're not out of the woods yet, but we should make it. And we're not going to focus on these guys. Whew. There are a lot of missiles flying around in here. So, yeah, you're basically almost scored out. Okay, no, you are a direct fire support, so you make a run for it.
Full speed.
Let's reserve a round.
Awaiting orders.
Commander.
Only 10%.
Confirmed.
Brace. Brace for impact.
Reporting.
No, sprint. Yeah, sprint over here.
Yes, Commander.
And you hide here for now. Next round, we're out of the woods.
Get everything you got. Roger that. Standing by.
Waiting for orders.
Commander.
So, jump in. Brace. Now, he will show up, take a cheeky shot, which is allowed. However, this was all a huge trap for him, as he's now in perfect obliteration range from the trebuchet. Yeah, just annihilate him, please. Actually, super annihilate him, please.
Affirmative.
Wow, he survived that!
Reporting.
I'm pretty amazed. What's left of you? No, not much. Now you jump into the extraction zone. Shoot to kill. There he goes.
Mech destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
And get in there, please. We made it! That was scary!
Mission successful.
Oh god. Just the thought of it, of losing your Raven in the middle of an LRM battle. But thankfully we destroyed those trebuchets really fast, but those LRM carriers are just insane. And if you think LRM carriers are insane, wait until you see SRM carriers. They are even more insane. We got a bit more payment. I knackered the Raven, but it isn't mine, so I don't care. These guys got out of it good. The Javelin got a little bit hot, but that's alright. Trebuchet parts, yes, please. Some LRM 20s, yes, please. So maybe we should take a look at the shop and maybe let's see if we can find a trebuchet, because they are, even though they are not as good as the catapult, even though their name implies that a trebuchet is better than the catapult is just, it's just better. So let's see how the flashpoint concludes. Prototype 4, high orbit, Fagerholm. That R&D lab went up like a Christmas tree, Commander. Beautiful work. The Raven is a hell of a machine, I've got to say. I can't understand why damn Catherine wanted it for herself. Commander, you're not going to believe this, but Lady Alexander Cunningham is calling you on behalf of House Davion. She says she has about an acquisition deal and that it's urgent. Funny thing, Exo, I actually do believe it. Put on the line. Commander Smith, I won't beat around the bush. You have one of the Capellan Confederation's Raven prototypes and House Davion wants it. We'll match whatever deal Singh offered you and have the thanks of House Davion to boot. I know that Singh gave you a high-minded speech about maintaining the balance of power. That's what we want too. In fact, House Davion has no intention of using the Raven at all. We see it as a bargaining chip, nothing more. You say that now, but you haven't seen what it can do. I don't need to. In the long run, it won't make a little difference. Oh, certainly it may tip the balance of power, the balance of a battle or two, but here's the funny thing about game-changing technologies. The game only stays changed until the new rules are understood, then it goes back to being the same old game. The one we've been playing for time immemorial. The idea of the Raven is what's truly valuable, and that's what we aim to control. In any event, Commander, I won't bore you with any more idle chit-chat. I'm a busy woman, and I'm sure that you have a lot on your mind, but consider my offer. You know where to find me. Screen goes blank. Okay, it's official, everybody. Everybody wants this prototype, and they'll pay through the nose to get it. Our contract with House Merrick, though, Force Commanders Singh brought all of us together on this, and we all agreed that the Raven would go to him. Personally, I'm in favor of keeping our promises. I agree. But at the end of the day, we are the ones who should be making the choice. Commander Smith is. Agreed. We owe you, Commander. You helped us get chances and numbers. You would have died for nothing without the help. Chances we all would have. How about you, Peregrine? You all on board in this? Yeah, the way that I see it, the Raven is yours to do as you see fit. If you sell it to someone we don't like, we'll just pack our bags and go somewhere else. We're soldiers without a country now. What everything says, only our real loyalty should be that ourselves. Sounds like the kind of mercenary thing would say, welcome to the biz, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So our contract was I could give it to keep the Raven for yourself. We're gonna give it to Merrick. I don't want the Raven. It's funny to play around with, but yeah, I like firepower. All that ends well. Now, I want my loot box. An uncommon item. Add cash and mercenary score and Griffin parts. We have a complete Griffin. Another special small laser. A Fig Dings AC-20, a lag modification, and an LRM-20. Cool. And the rare weapon is a small laser. But we got a Griffin out of it. Amazing. Let's go to the mech bay. Well, let's do that next time.